So, ladies and gents, it is time for a League of Legends video, and we are here, Great Angus, with Lux. Now, this is a really weird game. I'm going up against Malzahar mid, and he should definitely beat me. But, we'll see. I am starting off with 2 Fairy Charms to increase that mana regen. Don't really need boots, and you still get 3 pots. It's really great since it works into Athene's. Going up against an AP mid and a high AP team, it's pretty good. So my team comp is Warwick top, Jarvan jungle, MF and Blitzcrank bot. So this is the first game I am commentating. Not really used to this. Talking to my computer screen is a little weird, unless it's Rage, of course, as we all know. Blitzcrank has just said that he wants to steal blue from Hecarim, so we're gonna see how this goes. Of course, Malzahar walks right by me. I missed my cue. Big no-no. Kinda sucks. Alrighty. First blood. And since we're in silver, Jarvan isn't gonna give me the blue here because, well, he's a dick. So, I repay him for that later on in the game. So Lux is one of my favorite champions. I like her burst and just her disruption in team fights as well as in kiting. Oh, she's amazing kite because of her Q and her slow. This is the longest blue ever. Jarvan's getting low, he's afraid. So blue's gonna run back, and I'm only level 1, so I can't throw my E out there. I have to wait. And we finally get blue buff. This will really help me against Malzahar early on. I can spam my abilities really effectively. I actually suck at last hitting early on in this game for some reason. It's really just... yeah. So since I am in a spectator stream, you can see that Hecarim and Malzahar just tried to gank Jarvan in our jungle and failed because of course he's Jarvan, he's just gonna flag away. Woo. How I missed that, I have no idea. I guess I'm just bad. So I am able to spam that E to get a lot of damage on Malzahar, but actually it's not doing very much damage, which was really shocking to me. I did not understand that at all. I have this curious suspicion that this skin makes you have less damage, but it might just be me. So I am attempting to last hit. Malzahar's not doing a very good job either, which is very surprising since he has that dot. And he hasn't really focused on poking me a lot as much as I have him. pretty slow early on. It's just a lot of me poking him and him doing nothing about it. And with that blue, I can just infinite spam. So I am going to hit level 6 before Malzahar, since he died earlier and I got that assist. And that's going to help me out a lot in lane, as well as how much that blue has helped. Jarvan's going to supposedly attempt a gank, but he's not. He actually walks away. Mainly because I wasn't paying attention. But once I hit 6, this game gets very interesting. Alright, so I just hit 6. So now we get to see some fun. And of course he walks right into it, because he's a dumbass. And he's dead. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Probably ult me. Oh, nope, he's not level 6 yet. So, oh yeah, he is. I guess he could have ulted me. I guess that's probably what he was trying to do. So with Lux against an AP mid, I usually always get Athenes unless I fall pretty far behind. It's the mana regen from Chalice is amazing, as well as the magic resist. And of course the cooldowns from Fiendish Codex work perfectly with Lux's ult, since she can get the cooldown down to about 30 seconds. Probably lower than that. I haven't really paid attention. I just use it whenever it's up. Now that I've killed him, I have a pretty demanding lead in lane. He doesn't think so. So he's still pretty aggressive out there, farming. Now that I have that Chalice, I'm able to spam my abilities a little more effectively. And with that extra damage, I'm starting to actually get creep. As you can see with that Chalice, his dot really doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it will if he uses it a couple times, but other than that, it doesn't really hurt too terribly much. So, easy kills on Malzahar. A dumb Malzahar, apparently. Who knows? Probably didn't need to flash for that, but you know, I haven't been ganked. Hecarim's apparently been avoiding my lane, I don't know. But so far so good. Jarvan actually takes this blue, which kind of pissed me off, because that would have really helped me out, even though I'm already ahead. So this game, not much is going on. Just farming top, a lot of farming bot, a lot of nothing going on. I didn't base right here because I couldn't buy Athenes, so I was just going to wait. And I knew Malzahar wasn't going to do anything to me since he's pretty well shut down. Now I did get hit by that silence, which is gonna affect me later on. Alright, so he ults me. This really sucks. And he kills me. I got him too, but that'll be the last time he kills me. That was all me, all my fault. I didn't expect him to ult and deal that much damage since he's so shut down, but he does have a Blasting Wand and a Doran's Ring, so that was my fault. So at this point, I'm pretty fed. You would think Hecarim would gank me, but he really doesn't. Bot lane should get a kill here soon. MF really doesn't do much this game. Malzahar's starting to get even more aggressive now that he got a kill, even though he's clearly losing the lane. I just want him to think he's winning. So he's already at half. All I have to do is snare him, hit my E, and then ult. He's dead. Oh, there's a dot on me. I had no idea. Alright, so he ults early. And an easy kill. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, you know, I should really share the love. So, I base here, get my Magic Pen boots, and that's when I start to roam. Start getting bored with this crappy Malzahar I gotta fight in lane. Giving me no challenge. Alright, so here comes the fun. Hecarim went bot. They're chasing down these two. I don't know why. They're... who knows. It was probably a pretty good idea though. Jarvan gets a really good ult right here. And I get a good snare on the Hecarim. End up flashing to get the kill. I wasted 2 flashes to get that kill, but man, did I want it. So I did want Dragon here, but nobody ever listens, so I don't know where Malzahar is. I'm trying to find him. Then I see him on this pink ward down here, and I say, oh look, another free kill. Jarvan sees the same thing. Malzahar turns around for some reason to silence, and he dies to a basic attack. At this point, Malzahar isn't worth any gold, but everything looks good on the stat sheet. So if you want to get good at skill shots, I'd say Lux is the best champion to do so. Every single one of her skills are a skill shot. If you can't hit them, she's not your champ. But if you want to get good at people like Blitz or Thresh with a pull, I got good at those two using Lux. One of my friends actually told me that only people who use Lux are people who hate every other person just because of how much she can KS with her ult. And it's so true. If you get mad and you just want to show your teammates what's up, you just ult and steal their kill. Probably not the best thing to do. These temperamental blue buffs are gonna get on my fucking nerves. So, at this point we have a 4.5k advantage. The game's looking pretty well in our favor. Dumb Lanewick trying to get kills. He actually KS's so many kills in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. Nobody really likes him on our team. He's kind of a dick. Like me. That's true. I can't really say much. So at this point I have a needlessly large rod, and my ult can take down Vayne to half. Nidalee was support, so she doesn't have a lot of damage yet, but she still hurts. She's Nidalee. Her spears hurt. So Malzahar dies again to me, and a wild Vayne appears. I had no idea she was coming. She ulted and then Q'd, so she was invisible, and then I was dead. I wasn't able to get my shield off in time. She just came out of nowhere. She actually becomes quite a nuisance in this game. So our gold advantage is going down a little due to that altercation. I'm still extremely fed though. So even during all this, I still have the same creep as Vayne. So pretty high creep for just trying to kill everyone, honestly. I actually can't remember what happens here. I might die again, who knows. Alright, so... Here comes Malzahar, as if he's actually going to do anything. The only thing he's good for is his ult at this point. I did ignite Nasus there, so I knew he was dead.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And I see Nidalee coming, so one spear will kill me. So I just said, screw this, I'm going to try and kill Malzahar, which I didn't, of course. And then I based. So at this point I have more kills than their entire team. It's not really that impressive. I mean, you're Lux. Lux is so strong when she gets the upper hand. She's like old Riven. Actually, Riven still snowballs so hard in lane. And Lux does the same thing. If Lux gets a kill early, you kiss your ass goodbye. She's so good. And with that Fiendish Codex, my ult cooldown is, what is it, like 35 seconds? 39 seconds? And it just gets lower and lower as you level up. I actually have cooldowns in my runes, and AP of course. They're kind of basic Lux runes for my AP page, straight AP, cooldowns. I think that's about it. Maybe a little resistances. I should probably put some magic resist in there, or magic pen or something. But right now I start off with about 34 AP and about 2% cooldowns. You don't really notice how much it helps until late game, really, when you can throw out that E every few seconds. So Blitz isn't warding at all, which is ridiculous. He should be warding constantly, but I haven't bought a ward, so I can't say much. Right here, this is what I'm talking about with the KSing. I mean, he did die, but it's whatever.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
So, Lux is able to decently clear waves. Hurt E late game, once you get Rabadons, can kill most every minion except for the cannon minions and super minions. But if you get your ult to where it's at like 30 seconds and then you have blue so it's reduced even more to about 20, you can just spam it. You can farm with it. You can do anything. I've stolen Baron and Dragon with her ult. Didn't really have to worry about that this game. You can steal blue buffs if you notice mid is gone. They just leave. You can usually steal blue buff if you time it right, or if you ward it earlier on in the game. I didn't have to worry about that this game because Hecarim was already pissed because Malzahar fed really bad. Hecarim was complaining the entire game to report Malzahar. I actually think that Jarvan gets away here. Yeah. He is pretty tanky, pretty hard to kill. And then Hecarim's a dumbass, so.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So this entire time, Hecarim... Oh wow. I did not even know Malzahar was right there. That is pretty funny. He just based right behind us. So, poor little Malzahar died again. Here's where this Vayne starts to be a real pain in the ass. She used Blade of the Ruined King, slowed me like a bitch, and then Nasus flashed on me. So this Nasus actually gets decently fed this game. Jarvan does get the kill on Vayne right here. Nasus gets away scot-free. Other than that, I still have 10 kills. So, deaths aren't a big deal right now. I'm actually going for... I got Rabadons, and I'm going for Liandry's Torment next. The damage based on percentage of health is really strong with bursting someone down. Your first couple of abilities will get someone to half immediately. It's good for tanks and stuff because their health is so high that you can just burst them down real fast. Sword Blitz actually isn't very good. He doesn't hit a lot of pulls this game, and he doesn't pull when he needs to, but I'm not going to complain about him. He did a good job. Like right here, I really wish he would have hit this pull. Even though it's Malzahar, and that just would have been a douche move. Alright, so here comes his Vayne, of course, being a little bitch. I am stuck. Alright. So, the Lux Disruption. I did end up killing Malzahar anyways. Pretty funny. And Nidalee is so squishy that she just died at above half health. I mean, my ult really isn't doing... It's dealing 679 damage. Plus what I have from Magic Pin and stuff. Warwick just stole a kill with his ult. That's hilarious. I do believe Miss Fortune gets really mad because she had Ignite on Hecarim, and Warwick just jumped on him with his ult to get the kill. Lanewick usually works fairly well against other melee tops. He probably wasn't doing so well against Nasus because of the Wither reducing his attack speed. But at this point, he's pretty fed too. So it's 27 minutes. I really should have more than 150 gold, but as many kills as I have at this point, it doesn't really matter. I could have had full build by now if I just would have farmed, but my team and I just decided that kills were good enough. We never actually took Baron, I don't think, either in this game. We didn't really need to. MF's usually been getting Dragon every once in a while whenever it's up, so haven't really had to worry about that.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
So I'm getting pretty bored at this point. 6 assists, not doing much. I still deal a lot of damage. Of course. I mean, isn't it obvious? Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is another instance where Vayne is a little bitch. Maybe not. And there she is. So her E really threw me off right there, made me miss my cue, but she isn't getting away so easily. And the main thing with Lux in team fights is hit your Q. If you can snare someone, especially while kiting, if you can snare someone and stop them, it does wonders for you and your team. Also, shields. I forget to use them a lot of the time. But it's just hit your skill shots, mainly. And that was payback for the blue earlier. Oh wow. Why wouldn't they surrender? We have a 12k gold advantage. 4 towers to 1. I have almost as many kills as their entire team. Warwick has 8 kills. Jarvan's 4 and 1. MF's average 5 and 3. So here's another instance where I'm a dick to Malzahar. Free kills for the win. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just picked up a Triforce and yelled tons of damage in all chat. Alright, so Vayne. That little bitch. She's not very fed. She's 4, 7, and 6, but she's Vayne and she fucking hurts. That attack speed gets so much true damage. So, Hecarim ends up running at me right here. Pretty fucking scary. He ghosts. And there's the Vayne. So, I'm pretty dead here. And if I would have got my ult off right there before I died, that would have been a kill for me. But my team actually doesn't do very well here. They're not focusing at all. They could have been attacking the Nasus the entire time they were standing there, but they were just deciding, we're gonna chase the Hecarim. So Warwick has a crap ton of lifesteal with that blade and the spirit visage in his passive. I think Malzahar right after this starts trolling his team and buying void staffs. Now, since it is a unique passive, the magic penetration does not stack. I tried that. It doesn't work. Also, Jungle Lux doesn't work either. She can't get past wolves. They're too strong. Wolves OP. Unless you get a really good leash. So my shield at this point is pretty strong. It lasts a while, and it helps a whole lot. Can't remember how much it does. Yeah, so it blocks for 360, and then when it comes back it does the same amount. So if I would just use that more often in team fights. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I probably just saved Blitzcrank right there. Maybe not, maybe I did. Snaring the, I think it was Hecarim Nasus. Warwick's being a dick to Malzahar now. Oh, and look, it's Vayne. And she flashed out of my ult. What a bitch. Dead. And dead. Good job, MF. Nice ult. I'm pretty sure they surrender after this. The game's pretty much over at this point. I was gonna base and get Zhonya's. Yeah, they surrendered. So, thanks for watching, guys. Leave me some comments. Tell me how it was. I know I'm not a very good commentator, but just let me know.